But nothing comes of it. Marcus Thuram. Waited well. Oh, surely! And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that gives them a bit of a cushion now. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Tino Livramento. Rice with it. Pass, 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 and justifiably so.
Yeah, they mustn't get too complacent, though.
And Clark on the ball. Oh, useful ball. Opportunity here. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Thwarting him. What can he do with it now? And the cross goes in. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! 2-0 now, and back underway. Gurna. Could be threatening. Textbook defending inside the box. Schuster. Well, that's going to be all. And the referee's whistle. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And back with Clark. Good-looking run. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Aston Villa. And a very good challenge. Thuram. Possibilities for them to counter. And thwarted there following the cross. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, that wasn't what the move deserved, really.
Substitution time it is here. Gurna. Alexa Terzic. Schuster. Now what can they do from here? Oh, it's on! Oh, superb tackle! Alexa Terzic. Gurna. That's a good-looking ball. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Martin Ødegaard. Lucas. Oh, chance! Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, the attack petered out. Real chance. Well, good hands there from the keeper. And back with Clark. Gurna. Danger building. He got in the way of that cross. And the referee blows for... Our cameras on one man, up against his former club. Always a terrific venue to watch a football match. I'm talking about the Emirates Stadium here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Arsenal up against Aston Villa.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Bogarde. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Chance here. Great defending.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Bogarde. Well, confirmation as we look at the table of newly crowned champions. I say that, but today is the day when they'll receive that much coveted piece of silverware. And then, Stuart, the party can really start in earnest.
Yes, it will, but they'll still want to put in a good performance today, just to put the icing on the cake. It's been a great season for them, and they fully deserve their title win. They're worthy winners.
Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Lucas. Thuram. Well, plenty of talk about him from the pundits coming into today's match. Facing his former club, facing his past. And that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
That's well read defensively.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
Lucas. Giving it a go. Oh, denied by the post. And problem solved for now.
Well, could that be the turning point for Villa? Something needs to change here because they've been second best so far.
Yes, so near, but no impact on the scoreboard. Let's see what they can do in possession. To square the game! And the keeper able to hold on to it.
Well, the stats tell you everything. Villa just haven't done enough in possession, and that's why they're trailing here.
Quite simply, they just need to get on the ball more than they have been. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Morgan Rogers. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Oh, an incredible block. So, half-time. Second half underway, and Arsenal looking to build upon a largely positive first half performance. Lucas with it. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Arsenal taking on Brighton. Bogarde. And crossed in there. And just over the crossbar. Substitution time it is here. Declan Rice. Rice with it. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
Yeah, they mustn't get too complacent, though.
Marcus Thuram. Can they set up a chance? Well, a touch too heavy there. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Aston Villa taking on Newcastle United. And finding their flow. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Arsenal have possession again. Could be dangerous. Konrad Laimer. Now with Bogarde. Teammates available, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Could pose a threat on the counter. And in with a real chance. Oh, a goal for Arsenal. It's theirs to lose now. And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal up against Aston Villa.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And ball back with Arsenal now. This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And wide of the mark in the end.
Yeah, decent effort, but didn't really worry the goalkeeper, did it?
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, they're playing the same shape, really, so it's all about getting control of that central area and which of the wide players has the greatest effect on the game.
Crossing into the middle. Well, clattered away. Well, the fact of the matter is they've already been crowned champions, but there's always a special feeling about being inside the stadium when silverware is handed out.
Yeah, they've still got a game to play here, but what an atmosphere we've got. I think the celebrations have already started, Derek.
Declan Rice. William Saliba. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Super pass. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. Facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well. Some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Thuram. Looking for the final pass. Oh, good idea. Arsenal's free kick here. And deep into the penalty area. Free kick is what's been given. Morgan Rogers. Now with Bogarde. Lot to like about that pass. Morgan Rogers. And regaining control of the ball.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
So into the second half, and it would take a brave person to predict the outcome of this one. Lamare Bogarde. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Chance to cross. Decent position. Oh, that's a clever ball. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Crossed into the penalty area. It comes to nothing in the end. Kerkez. Promising possession, this. A chance now with the corner. Who can he pick out? And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Arsenal taking on Brighton. Rodgers. And support available. Bogarde. Ollie Watkins. Big chance. Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win? So the game restarts. By Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? Declan Rice. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Aston Villa taking on Newcastle United. Kivior. Well, can they open up the defence here? They could level it. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. And now that play has stopped. The referee can administer. Hello everyone, great to have you with us. As you can see, we're at the Amex Stadium for this one. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan. Both teams can be physical and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And just like that, broken up.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Takes it on. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
One 0 then. Ferguson. Gomez. On to Ruter. On to Ayari. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Lucas. Ezzy. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Ayari. Now with Ruter. Oh, good idea. To level matters! And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Declan Rice. It's a weighted pass. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. O'Reilly. Yassine Ayari. And conceding the throw-in. Ferguson. Now with Ayari. Arsenal's free kick here. Marcus Thuram. A very timely interception. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Real chance. Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. O'Reilly. On to Ruter. Well, this could really help the cause. Now with Ayari. Chance to cross. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Ready to break, perhaps? And played in. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. O'Reilly. On to Ayari. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Brentford. But the keeper quickly off his line. Fantastic reading of the game. Pressure applied. That's a good-looking pass. And the post denied him. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Mikel Merino. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And a quick reminder, we have FA Cup semi-final action for you here on EA TV. It's Arsenal.
Oh, there's a chance here.
And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Good-looking run. Well, still pressing for a goal here. Can they take advantage? Oh, moving it nicely. Well, not cleared away completely. Up a disappointing dead end. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Trying to connect. Well, a touch too heavy there. Now a decent position. Kivior. So there goes the final whistle. Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. Nerves are really jangling now. Just 4 teams left in the FA Cup, and the stage is set for an enthralling semi-final here at Wembley. Stay with us. Well, it's always a great privilege to be coming to you from the home of football. We're at Wembley Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the semi-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. It's Fulham up against Arsenal.
Well, what an occasion this should be. 2 excellent teams, 2 top coaches, a great atmosphere, and 90 minutes away from a place in the cup final. It should be a classic.
Oh, big chance here. It's the opening statement in this semi-final, putting them in front, and there they intend to stay. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. A fine reading of the situation. Marcus Thuram. Magnificent challenge to win it back. He's in behind. Perhaps now. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Eze. Onto Thuram. Could be dangerous. Oh, great defending. Rodrigo Muniz. Decent idea. It's there for him. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very...
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Couldn't quite hang on. Good strong play on the ball.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Not quite the accuracy he was looking for. That'll be a goal kick. Tino Livramento. Can they make something of this now? Will it happen for them? To give them the advantage. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
How can he take them on and beat them? Promising pass. Oh, genuine chance. In it goes! Well, still a long way to go in this game. But is it 1 foot in the final? The fans are celebrating wildly.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark. Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Marcus Thuram. Lucas with it. Declan Rice. Thuram. Opportunity. Opportunity still there. And foiled by the post. Not a time for composure on the ball.
Well, that could prove to be a massive moment in the game. Had it gone in, they would be in real danger. But Fulham...
Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. And time for the change now. Over it comes. Oh, looked rushed there. Nicely timed tackle. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Fulham taking on Newcastle United. Declan Rice. And here's Saliba. Tino Livramento. Thuram. An encouraging Arsenal move. Nice weight on the pass. Thuram. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. And they need to get tighter. But they dealt with the threat posed. At the semi-final stage of the Europa League, the first leg coming up live on EA TV. It's Arsenal up against Lille.
That will certainly be an interesting first leg, but how will each team approach it? They won't want to go into the second leg behind, so it should be a top-quality game.
Garcia. Looking for the final pass. And that is offside. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. 10 minutes to go then. Well, into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. This could square the game. But no, he's gone and missed it.
Well, what a huge moment that could prove to be. They're running out of time here.
Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. We're at the home of Arsenal here in North London, and everything points to an exciting contest. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Arsenal, and they face Brentford.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1. But for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with three supporting the front man and two sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre-forward, and the other two...
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Oh, good idea. And that's a corner. Who can they pick out? And dealt with proficiently there. Electing to shoot. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Martin Ødegaard. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Could be. And in range. Able to get his body in the way. It will be Arsenal's corner as they try to nudge in front in this game. Now sending it in. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. Opportunity here. Well, they're going to feel, aren't they, that that was an opportunity squandered.
Well, from that position, it should be 1-0 now. Great chance for them.
And the danger is averted.
Well, he's certainly given his team time to reorganise here.
Arsenal have given it away. Can they deliver here? Now he must favour the cross. Takes the shot. Stopped a certain goal. Intelligent threaded pass here. And there we have it. The first half... Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Declan Rice. On the ball, Lucas. Well, that challenge was far from clean. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Declan Rice. Promising possession, this. And striking it. And that's handled without any trouble at all.
Well, I just wonder whether Arsenal will come to regret those missed chances, because their attacking play and creativity has been excellent. They deserve...
It's an opportunity. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here, but they took care of the situation defensively. The Europa League semi-finals, second leg, a lot to look forward to, and we'll have live coverage, of course, here on EA TV. It's Arsenal up against Lille.
Well, that has the makings of an absolute classic between two very good teams.
Decent chance. Monster piece of defending.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
A very good tackle. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Brentford taking on Chelsea. On the ball, Lucas. Martin Ødegaard. Quick counter could be on. Another good-looking attack. Can they set up a chance? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Sepp Vandenberg. Is it the perfect pass? There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. A very timely interception. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Oh, it might be. Oh, how did he keep that out? There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. So there it is, the final. Well, real excitement here. The signing has been completed and we're about... Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And it comes down to this, the second leg of this semi-final in the UEFA Europa League. It is Lille versus Arsenal.
Arsenal have a slender lead from that first leg, but unless they stay focused today and don't drop too deep, this could be a really tough match for them. I'm looking forward to this one.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
Lucas. But into the keeper's gloves. Well, full marks for getting past him. And options in the centre. Interesting pass. Must be. And a goal! It's a two-goal cushion in the tie. And now we can say they're firmly in control of this. Tiam. Willems. Hutchinson. Will it happen for them? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Declan Rice. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And nicely over the top. And a good-looking ball. Well, that's the end of that for now. Willems. And a free kick given. Well, the footballers have an internal radar. The radar wasn't working that time.
Yeah, I'm assuming he won't be taking the next one.
Declan Rice. There to take it away. Well, he keeps going. And tidy defensive play.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
And he's made headway. And Lucas! And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
And a short corner, let's see. Oh, useful ball. That is that. So back underway, the second half begins. Lucas. Kivior. Lucas with it. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. More excitement from Liga coming your way on EA TV. It's Lille, and they'll be taking on Racing Club de Lens.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And bursting forward. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Could be a chance to break. Eze. Confident play. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Arsenal taking on Ipswich Town. Crossed into the penalty area. And he's in an offside position. So making the substitution now. Throw into Arsenal coming up. And as a play it goes, throw in coming up here. Oh, not a good throw in at all.
Yeah, slight misunderstanding there, I would say.
Super pass. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Ipswich Town up against Arsenal.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
Not forcing the issue. Great composure.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Azor Matusiwa. Nash. Well read to ease the pressure. And this is the Arsenal starting 11.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs in.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! It's still alive! Well, finding the net has been hard enough for the home side this season. And to make matters worse, as far as this game is concerned, Stuart, they're up against the team with, statistically speaking, the best defence.
Well, Derek, you always give me the bad news, don't you? Let's look on the bright side. It can only be better than you're making it out to be.
That's a good-looking pass. And that's a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately, but into the keeper's gloves. Jakub Kiwior. Lucas with it. Eze. Promising pass. This might get them in front. Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed.
How did that stay out? Terrific clearance.
Really good build-up, but no end product. And a clear foul. Effective challenge. Diawara. Nash. Marcus Thuram. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Dangerous ball. What a commitment to defending. And Arsenal have won the corner as they try to take the lead. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, he's just spooned it over the top.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
That is that. So back underway, and surely there's more to come in this game. Humphreys. Azor Matusiwa. Diawara. Now what can they do from here? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Quick counter could be on. Oh, he's through here. And in range. Oh, a magnificent save. But should he have kept the move going by passing rather than shooting?
Well, maybe he could have passed it, but it's a decent effort, you have to say.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. Going short. And the cross into the middle. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Fantastic work to thwart the danger.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
On the ball, Lucas. Tuham. In with a chance. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. So on with the match, and that goal has given the game a decidedly different feel. Azor Matusiwa. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Ipswich Town facing Crystal Palace. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Martin Ødegaard. Lucas. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, they have to pay attention. Flag raised for offside. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Perfect challenge. Oh, useful ball. Oh, big moment. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Well, how did he defend that? That's a great recovery.
And forward they go, chasing the game. Electing to cross into the centre. And you need your defender to take charge. Trying to connect. Oh, not cleared away. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was! One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing. Jakub Kivior. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? Can he put them in front? Determined defending. And there we have it. The final whistle is... All eyes on one man. It's been confirmed he'll retire at the end of the campaign. The action is next on EA TV. And a warm welcome. Our venue for this game is the Emirates Stadium in North London. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal up against Crystal Palace.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Well, looking at just how tight it is in the lower reaches of the table, it would take a very brave person to say who's going to go down.
Well, as you
said,
said,
it's an opportunity. In it goes. That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. And they get the ball moving again. Can Palace come up with an answer here? Right, I'm going to send it over to Alex Scott because I believe, Alex, a goal at the Vitality.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. After a well-worked move, he got himself on the end of a cross.
And look at this! Oh dear, they've passed up what was a golden chance.
Well, that's a big opportunity wasted. I'm not sure how he hasn't scored there.
Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control, but nothing comes of it. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. To clarify, Bournemouth have found the net in that match. Oh, and standing tall to deny that superb effort. Could be threatening. Opportunity here. Oh, superb reflexes. Playing it in. And just wide of the post with a header. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Oh, that's defending of the highest order.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the Bournemouth game. Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. The free kick was well executed, but it had a big deflection and it's gone in off the wall. They've pulled one back with 37 minutes played. Entertaining stuff so far here, Derek.
Many thanks, Alex. He has time to play it over. Real chance. Stopped a certain goal. Arsenal's free kick here. And we will have just one additional minute. Livramento. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. And there it is, the referee's whistle, the first half. Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Eze. Well, quite rightly, all roads lead to Wembley on FA Cup final day. And you'll be able to see the action live with us right here on EA TV. It's Arsenal, and striking it. Well, still full of intent after his earlier strike, but no joy there.
Well, I have to say, he looks on top form today. Really is playing well.
Let's see about the delivery. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Now opening things up. Nicely timed tackle. Might be a chance to break. Well, let's send it over now to Alex Scott because she has a goal to tell us about in the Spurs game. Alex.
And it's the second goal for Manchester City.
Oh, ball still in play. It comes to nothing in the end. Well, as you'll have noticed, we had to cut Alex a bit short just then. Just to confirm, Manchester City did score in that game, and the lead at the moment is 2-0. Nicely played. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. And a confident clearance.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
Showing good width here, Palace. Oh, to level the match. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be. So, a level contest. 1-1. Lucas. Can he put it away? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Fortin. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Quick break could be on. And news of a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Alex, tell us all about it.
It's a third goal for Manchester City. They're now 3 ahead with 82 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Targets available, cross comes in. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Could be. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And the referee blows his whistle. Now we can say it. A wonderful scene here at Wembley. An ocean of fans descending upon the stadium for what promises to be an absolutely riveting FA Cup final. It's Tottenham Hotspur They face Arsenal live right here on EA TV. At long last, the wait is over. A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're approaching kick-off time in what promises to be a spectacular FA Cup final. It is Tottenham Hotspur, and they take on Arsenal.
As a youngster growing up, this was the day that every young footballer dreamt of. Playing in the FA Cup final, walking out in front of 100,000 fans at Wembley, broadcast around the world, it still brings a tingle to my spine. And I'm really looking forward to this one.
A look at the starting 11 today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! Oh, it's a breathtaking clearance.
What a wonderful clearance that is.
Opportunity here. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Divine. Luis Enrique.